Hey, um, sorry. Hello, hang on. Sorry, y'all. That was my mother. I do not ignore my mother. Um, no, I was almost back in the hospital, so yeah, I've been fighting that for all day, so I'm not going. Okay, I got to get back to the comments. I'm so frustrated right now. Hey, y'all. Okay, Brian. Yeah, it's always mommy. Yeah, my mom's really not that bad. I guess I told her I was live, so she's probably gonna be in here. Um, hey everybody, I can't get back up there to read. Hey, my others keeper, I appreciate y'all so much. Brazzy, oh, John, did you wanna? Can you be by myself? Get the link, please, on. Unless you're working, then I understand. Brian, how are you, honey? How are you? How are you? Body illusion, TFA. Yeah, I just there's so many I can't like go up and down right now. I'm a little bit. Hey, Lord Kissfreak. Yes, incarnate. How are you? If you do not answer mommy, you would not have serenity. Oh, bam! 1 point for you. Shoot. Oh, we all sexy today. I like that though. Yeah. Hey, Aria, me too. True, me too. At my PC pizza, let me go back to Houston. It is storming outside, like literally lightning, thunder, pouring rain. And I'm not going to Houston like that. I'm not going to Houston at all. Just have a small problem. And now it's fixed itself, so I'm not going in unless it gets worse. Hey, Lord History. I'm so glad. I wanted to do one like more today because the crap. I didn't even know it was supposed to rain. Really, I was looking forward for my damn tanning pool today. That didn't happen, obviously, because I've been taking. Oh God, Ari, don't say that. Because I've been taking care of a sick fur baby. Oh. And yes, because it's during the day. No, Ari, I promise you. I promise you. I'll tell you what's going on. You don't have to. But my phones have to stay on because it's still work hours at my work. So I apologize now, but I wanted to try this time to see if we could get it, if I could do it. You too, Tiff? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I literally didn't get a notification until lightning strike on my lightning app. I was like, okay. And Daryl had taken off because he had to go to the doctor this morning for his checkup following his surgery. And so he went all the way to Lake Charles and back, and then it was fine. And then all of a sudden, the bottom fell out. Uh, So let's see. I like how you did that Serenity thing. I still haven't pulled that up. Brain fog is a little difficult today. I had to take a test with my psychiatrist. Well, um, because I failed the one from my home health, the cognitive one, where you're supposed to remember 3 words, and then they ask you 50,000 questions, and then they tell you the 3 words. What in the hell? I've never failed that a day in my life. I failed it. So that was the psychiatrist earlier. He called, and I But he only gave me one word. I can remember that. And he didn't ask me very many questions in between. And he said health. Like I couldn't forget that. The other one was like, I can't remember. Now I can't remember. I'm like, would y'all stop making me remember stuff in short term? You know it's impossible right now. But they just wanted to get the extent of it. No, you can't. You can't. It's a cognitive exam. Yep. I do for everything else. Calendar. Yep, that's what that's for on my phone and my notes. Because if I don't do it right then, it's gone. And it's a real thing, brain fog, guys. Real thing. Trust me. And Red, if you're putting your hair up, mine's just to go to because I am poor. My fan just quit. Anyway, so day 2, mental health awareness month. And I have got something not so boring. New window. Come up over there, Dan. I want to do that. I'll move you over there. Why did you quit, little fan? You were doing so good. Okay, now let me get to this. I should have already had this up, but I didn't because I was sweating too much trying to get my fan to work. It just I tapered down and again stepped down on the steroids. So I guess this is it. Neuropsych. It is real. Yes, it is. Hey, Regal, how are you? Oh man. Hey, is Tomas in here? Where? Oh, hey, Tomas. I'm sorry. I was over here. Crystal. Hey, baby. Man, I'm missing everybody. Hey, honey. Y'all. I'm really missing everybody here. Trying to get this pulled up. Heather. Hey, baby. Oh my God. How do you do? Brain fog is real. Oh yes, I'm not by myself no more. Da, 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 da. Thank you.
Breathe, Keela. Breathe.
Hey, I'm burning up and I'm trying not to.
We're talking about serenity, and you're not laying down a good foundation.
Okay, so serenity, I will strive for serenity, but I settle for contentment right now. That's pretty bad, huh?
All right.
I
Well,
say
I'm
that. My
sensing
therapist told me
madness.
that. My therapist told me that for real. Strive. Well, at work we tell them strive for perfection,
Perfection.
settle for exceptional.
Yeah.
And she told me strive for perfection and serenity, for peace, but settle for contentment.
All right.
Okay. Dismiss this. I don't know what the heck that is.
So how are we doing, everybody, on this
Yeah, do that
lovely
while I pull this.
Friday?
Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow. Oh, I so cannot wait till tomorrow.
Why? What's tomorrow? Oh.
It's 7 o'clock, ladies and men.
Shh.
We will have our Ben and John on per the request of some of our chat.
For a one-time episode of Mental Health Matters After Dark.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. I'm looking
Oh,
forward to it.
Thomas, the taco. Thank you, honey.
Be the
You
taco.
don't even know how much I appreciate that. Like, really. It. Wait, guess you're off. Now I'm gonna sit. No, they're discussing one of my favorite books, so I'm gonna sit quietly to the side and listen to them.
No, you got to be in the
Because
back office. You got to help.
so y'all two could be up front, me and Red will be in the back,
Okay.
so we can talk on chat.
Works for me.
Hey,
The
y'all are
only
just
thing
listening
the
to
only
a
thing I
great
need is
topic.
do you have a copy of the the little poster of what the
Which
4
one?
agreements are?
Yes, I do. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it.
I'll just need at some point I'll need you to pop that on screen. But other than that, I think we got
Okay.
it down. I
Yeah,
got the
I'll have to
script
get it.
all
Yep.
written.
I've got it. I know y'all are all overachievers.
You know.
I
We
barely make
have
it in here, but I haven't been late except one time, and that was not to my doing.
I was laughing this morning. You were doing a 1-hour stream last night. How'd that
Ended up
work
2.
out for you?
Ended up 2. But it was really, I liked it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tampa. Hi, darling. I love you. I love you. I miss you. And how are you over MHM After Dark? Hey, y'all, we do really good when we do MHM After Dark, believe it or not. Oh my God. It is so funny. Okay, so I will jump right into this. And do you want me to put it on? Because you don't have it on, do you know? Because I just did it.
What's that?
I can put it. I can put it on stage.
so that I can pop
So,
up comments?
Red, you came in on the guest link or not?
Yeah, Red shot me a guest link.
Oh, okay, you're not. That's where our problem is about y'all popping up comments and being able to do anything. You got a
Mhm.
pending email in your email. You've got to accept it to be on the to be a member. Then you can start comments and put them up. That's what Red had to do. That we were going in as I was sending y'all the guest link to
When did
StreamYard.
you when did you
But I
send it to
sent
me?
you an oh gosh, it's been a while. I sent it back. When you said you were coming back, I sent the email. So you could be it's you, Red, me, and Misha.
But I did accept it. I'm
It's
pretty
telling
sure.
me it's pending. Yeah.
Well, send it to me
Because
again then, because I'm
okay.
looking at my email and I don't see it.
Uh,
Unless it went to junk. It
yeah,
maybe.
I'll have to get out of here. So
Let me
but
see here.
Red's doing that right now, so I'll make sure you get it.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
send it to you.
Okay.
Okay. So first before we start out, I just wanted to do the definition of serenity because don't tell me that you pulled all of no, this is gonna happen like this. Okay. You suck. Oh, he put it all in one. Okay, there we go.
Mm.
Yeah, me and my friend Gemini. Had it. And I'm going to get it over here. I didn't need John, entertain. I'm busy. Yeah, it's just like pulling everything over here, and I don't need it over there. I keep pushing the wrong thing. Forget it. I'm not even gonna do it.
Shocking.
I know me messing something up. What is new about that? I should have already had it done, but I didn't. I thought it was gonna come up on like Google Documents, so I didn't. Hey, Violet. Oh gosh, I'm almost there. Almost there. Help him. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna do this. Let me see.
Tampa B, you're hurting my feelings
I
that you
know
say
Tampa B.
hello
I
to
love you. I
everybody
miss
but
you. I
me.
got your text, and you're so
The
right.
hell?
What the hell? Why can't I find
She used to love me
documents,
once.
a word, something that I can put this on?
I'm sad.
This is not working for me.
Well, you kind of need your
No.
visual aids for this one.
Yes, I do, and it's not giving me anywhere to put it. It's the problem.
Hey, Brian. Oh, there. Now I get
Ah,
some love.
suck.
See how it is? I got to ask for it.
No, I suck. This should work.
It's good to see you, Barbara. Hope
Y'all,
you're
I love
doing
y'all. I'm
well.
sorry. I'm just running this whole lot right now, so forget it. I'm just gonna read it. Okay. So I'm gonna do the definition of serenity.
Hello,
Okay.
Chaos.
Before we
Okay.
get started, because not everybody knows like exactly what the true definition is. Hey, believe in yourself. I had to go in and look it up just so I would know, the correct definition. And it
Mhm.
is serenity is the state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. It signifies a sense of inner tranquility and composure, allowing one to maintain a stable and balanced state of mind, even amidst life's challenges and disturbances. It's not necessarily the absence of difficulties, but rather the ability to navigate them with a sense of inner peace and acceptance. So there's that. That is the definition of serenity. You can't. It's for you. Hey, Misha. Oh, I didn't know Kazi was live. Tell her I'm sorry.
I think she
I
just
really,
ended. I think she just
I
ended.
really looked.
I was
Okay.
over there and I told everybody.
Okay.
I think Ari and I
Hey,
were
Haggis,
both
how are
over
you?
there and we told her we had to bounce.
Yeah, because
Priorities,
I
Keela.
would have not
Priorities.
scheduled that at the same time as her. I hope she knows
No,
that.
it's okay. I think she was just playing a
Oh,
couple of
look
songs.
at this. Look at this. That is so awesome.
Acceptance is a
Look,
biatch.
6 months. Have we done that for 6 months?
Wow.
Holy crap.
Doesn't seem like it's been
With
6 months.
Haggis. Love y'all so much. It doesn't seem like it's been 6 months. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess I was like incarcerated in the
I
hospital
was
for
gonna
y'all.
say you were in jail for a lot of that.
It was. Yes, I was.
You
But
were in
so
Houston prison.
yeah, I almost had to go back there today. That's why I said I'm not going. Just wait.
What's I don't mean to hijack the stream, but what's the
Good.
argument with your mom? She wants you to
My
go back?
PCP called he after I talked to him and did the updated test that and we have to do once a I mean, my psychiatry, every so many months, you have to do it.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I mean, oh my god, Brian, thank you. Wait,
I don't
really? You've been
recognize.
here 2 months? What in the world? It doesn't seem like that to me.
Who is Regal
Wow.
Splendor? I don't recognize them.
Wow. I know. I know. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you. Facebook mom is
one
here.
of those under the radar
Hi.
ones? All right, never mind.
Mhm.
All right,
There's not an issue with my mom,
I think
but
I know this.
I know, Brian, I'm happy. Thank you. No, just thank you for being an advocate for mental health. I mean, I know that's what I'm saying. It's like amazing.
Marie Rassico's here. Yay.
Um,
I
oh,
don't know.
so my mom, let me think. I'm gonna go squirrel if I don't. Somebody,
Go ahead.
hey, wait, anybody in here, just somebody, please watch me. Take care of me. If I lose my way, tell me the last words I said. It's gonna be this way for 4 more weeks
That's
till
why I'm
I'm
here.
finished with that medicine. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Yeah,
got
because I mean, I will literally be in the middle of a sentence after it's gone.
you.
Um, so yeah, all this rain's not helping either. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ari. Hey, Power Lies, how are you? I haven't seen you forever either.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm burning up. My fan quit. Okay.
Because
And
you're
there's so
going 100
much.
miles an hour. You look like you're dancing in your chair.
I
Take a
know
breath.
there's so much, right, Brian? Thank you.
Deep breath.
There's so much
Deep
humidity
breath.
down here. I can't breathe.
Oh, really?
That's the problem. Look,
Yeah.
I am like this. Hey, Britt,
Well, you're the
that's
one that
my
chose
girl.
to live on the
That's
face
who
of
I
the
take care of
sun.
right there. Brittany is. I'm gonna have her on here one day soon. I'm hoping. Hey, Criminal. Brittany is
I don't know, Brittany.
no, you won't. Because she is, how do I say it? Pretty much, I'm her bonus mom. She's at my
Oh,
place, and she doesn't have anybody left, parents. So
mm,
my mom does all her legal stuff, and I do the
oh,
rest.
oh, okay.
That's why I love her very, very much.
All right.
Yes,
Well, a
Brittany,
friend
very
of
much.
yours is a friend of mine.
Yeah, I have to take care of her a little bit.
So back to the
And
argument.
I wasn't going to tell her that I, when we get off the phone to check
Yeah.
her chime. Shh, my mom might be in here, so shh. Anyway,
Oh.
okay,
Hi, Mom.
yeah, she sees me and Brittany hiding out over here in my channel. We're in trouble. Oh my God, how have you been? I hope good. Cromwell, how are you? And Carnaso and Miss
Mish is
uh,
in the house
yeah. So they want me to go to back to Houston to Methodist, but I'm not doing it because I'm
for
like
what?
actively bleeding and but just slow down. I don't have to go.
You
Not going.
sure?
Brittany, you better not
I
get
better not get
busted.
busted.
Brittany's
Shh.
telling me, how the hell are
Oh,
you gonna get busted? Only me and you know about it, unless she's watching this. And then yeah, I better shut up
oh,
and see
she's
how I can.
probably watching this.
I know. Poor Britt. Britt's gonna be like, damn it, Keela.
Mish said she had a fix for us. Remember the problems we were having the other night when you sent me the
That's
link and
no, that's
everything?
what's wrong.
Oh,
You
did you
don't go
already
by that. We're
talk to
not
her?
supposed to
Okay.
send you. No, me and Red, I figured it out. Believe it or not,
Oh,
I said
okay.
I'm sending the guest link. They're not going to be able to do that. They've
Okay.
got to be on the members. And oh God, I'm in trouble. And
Oh no.
and so Red actually went in and I resent her an email and she accepted. Now she can log in with her name and yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we yes, y'all don't want me to explain this. Okay, it's embarrassing. Let's just not go there. Let's just say it slowed down a lot.
Mm,
Just have problems.
all
It's
right.
nothing that I'm scared or worried about. So
Okay.
it's practically quit.
Okay.
Oh man, really make me sweat even worse. So
Don't you guys
anyway,
have
Serenity.
AC?
Yes, it's on 70. I'm
Oh
freezing him out.
wow.
Last time you didn't want to go to your mom treat you. I'm not going. I don't need to. Oh, hey, Crystal. I don't need to.
So I was gonna I don't remember if I told you or not, Keela, but I've been planning on I have a friend that lives up in Mississauga, up in Canada,
Uh-huh.
and he's been bugging me to come visit him for a while. And I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll kill two birds with one stone. So the week of June 6th, 7th, and 8th, I'm going to be going up there to visit him. And we talked about doing a meetup um, at a restaurant or something, just having lunch like on Saturday the 7th.
Mhm.
So far, I think I've got Marie Rassico and her husband are going to come.
Oh,
I think Brazy's thinking about coming,
y'all suck.
and
I'm way the furthest away from freaking Canada as I can get.
possibly Barbie.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know if we have any other Canadians that
Y'all
are
better
near
do a
the
live
that
stream.
are near the
Better live it.
Toronto area that might be interested in doing something like that, but I just wanted to throw it
Will
out
you
there.
please do a live on here?
Yeah.
When y'all
Yeah,
okay,
Marie suggested it that we
yeah.
do a live from the restaurant or something. Mm.
I
Thank you
hope
for
that wasn't
doing what is right.
oh.
Really told the
I
rest
did it. I told my doctor like I'm supposed to. I actually don't lie to him. I let him know what's going on, but Jesus Lord. Chris, when are you going to I can't say that.
What? Which one are you reading?
That would be doing a live from the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, they have a chain up there. It's called Mandarin Buffet, and I'm like, oh, I love Chinese buffet, so we gotta do that.
Me too.
Saskatchewan? I don't know, Crystal. That's way over in the west.
Please come on.
I have to get on an
Please.
airplane for
Why
that.
are you not coming on?
This
Your
one, I
legs
just have
are
to drive 3 hours.
because you're not plugged in and I ran it out of charge. That would be why I don't come on.
Mm.
Serenity is not in my because there's no place to plug it in.
Hey, Keela, are you off the steroids now?
I'm on half. I'm
Oh,
on
you're
just
still
half.
taking how much longer?
For 7 days. I just filled my
Okay.
box up yesterday. Yeah.
Because I don't know if
Yeah,
you've
me.
noticed it. I don't know if you've noticed it yet, but your face has gone down quite a bit.
I haven't noticed my face,
Yeah.
but this ain't going down. I
Well,
tried.
no. No, you need a
Okay.
doctor's intervention for that, but do not go to
Yeah, I'm gonna
Mandarin.
do
It's
it.
food poisoning on a plate. Don't do that to me.
I found
Food
another one.
food is my
Just come
biggest
on.
love in life, and you're gonna take that from me? Come on.
Okay, y'all see, look, I'm soaking wet. This is not my hair. I'm soaking freaking wet. I don't know why this keeps happening. Okay.
Oh, I thought maybe to go to a proper actual Chinese restaurant. Toronto and Markham have incredible Chinese food. Okay.
You saw my face and you think my face is smaller? Well,
It
yesterday it
looks
was
like it's going down. It really does.
yesterday was kind of my phone
Oh,
actually
thanks, Tampa Bay.
recognized my face a couple of times. I was like,
My
oh,
face has gone down a lot just because I've been
you
losing so
you
much
have
weight
lost. How
since the
much weight
surgery.
have you lost?
I've lost about 35 pounds so
You can
far.
tell.
Yeah, but see,
I'll be glad when I can.
now I'm starting to look sunken in, and I don't like that either.
At least you're not like a
At
marshmallow.
least when I was fat, my skin was nice and stretched and shiny, and I looked
Oh
young.
yeah, mine too. And now you ought to see it. You ought to see
Yeah.
my feet where it was so bad and it
Oh
back
my
together.
god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You
Yeah.
looked so
I
bad.
have to put. I have to
You were
put. Oh, what is it called?
you were crying when you were taking those pictures, I remember.
Man, y'all, I've never had my skin bust open like that. That was kind
Yeah,
of crazy.
see, Lord Kiss Freak says Mandarin's good. I don't know, I guess.
Like
We'll
you
try it.
can you make it June 6th and so
Oh yeah.
hey
What
Irish, how are you?
Chris, I thought you were further away. I didn't even think to ask you. I thought you were way too far away. And I didn't know if you had to work that week, so but yeah, the more the merrier, absolutely.
Y'all are so fun. Y'all got to do a live. I know food just Irish, how you been,
Ooh.
babe? How you been? Oh. Okay, so I was gonna put a poll up here
Smart.
and before it started, but I kind of didn't I forgot to come in here and do it. Um
Mhm,
bet ask just I was gonna put some multiple choice, but what everybody's definition of serenity is their own. Like
mhm,
mine's not gonna be the same as yours. Yours is not gonna be the same as anybody's. It's just it is our state of mind and our state of being and our state of feeling
mhm,
and it's self-care. But like I said, my therapist told me, strive for serenity and peace, but settle for contentment. Now that is her on a bad week. She said, and I was having a bad week. She said, just don't force yourself.
Hmm.
Hey, believe in yourself. She said, don't force anything.
Now,
Just
what would you consider to be the difference between contentment and serenity?
okay. So serenity for me,
Hmm.
it would be, which I kind of put that hand in hand with peace. Like that's she always asked me at the beginning of our sessions, what do you want? What is do you want today? What is your goal? And I always tell
Hmm.
her peace, to have peace. That's been my answer from the beginning. Make my brain stop, make
Yeah.
it all slow down, make my
Hmm.
body work, and or just stop hurting or enough to allow me to do what I used to do a little bit of my life before. And
Yeah.
so I was tell her peace and serenity. And she said, okay. And if you cannot, you literally cannot do that. If you cannot find it, what what would you settle for? And that's where the contentment came up. She said, I would settle for contentment because I couldn't find the words to say it. And
Hmm.
and so being content that doesn't necessarily mean that everything's not still going on around you. It doesn't mean that life is perfect. Um, to me, contentment is just give me a moment to get myself together.
Now,
I'll be content with that.
Barbara says serenity is granted and contentment is automatic.
And that's it. There you go.
So
Perfectly said.
serenity is more a state of mind.
Hmm.
Okay. That
And
makes
if you
sense.
can't, and with your head going, and you've got all these thoughts coming in and out of your mind, what are you supposed to do? I mean, you cannot
Right.
turn them off. I mean, that's literally, you can try to think of something else, but you cannot turn that off.
Hmm.
People coming in, knocking on the door, phones ringing. There's just so much going on that just give me a moment. Let me get content. Just I would be
Right.
content with 10 minutes
So
just to
contentment, in
breathe.
other words, contentment is something you can achieve by yourself by just telling
Right.
your mind to stop for a minute.
We can
And
breathe. We can breathe.
serenity can only be gained when everybody around you allows you that grace.
And or you step away, feel like yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you just get away. Like
Okay.
come go to your room and lock the door.
That makes sense.
Just get somewhere that you can sit and you don't feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
Right.
And especially with mental health, I turn the voices into a dull buzz. It's like dust falling on your brain. Yes, Brian. Yes. No, I mean that's true. It's a true statement. It really is a true statement.
Hmm.
I said that better myself. Just like the first time that okay, so I can probably not a good example, but I can tell you this. And if Brittany's still listening, I'm probably going to get in trouble. But the difference for me is okay. For just one example, nothing was taking away the pain.
Hmm.
Nothing. I was really in turmoil. And y'all saw me. I was in really yucky shape. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when they got me straightened out a little bit in the hospital, and I took my pain pill, and about 30 minutes later, I said I did not feel anything on my shoulders. I did not feel anything on my like I wasn't carrying the world. I know it was pharmacologically induced, but it gave me peace.
Yeah. Even if
Just
only
like when I tried
momentary.
my first gummy, I said, or the tincture, whatever it is, I was like, I literally in the chat, they at the end of that, everybody's like, Kill, you look more calm now than when you started. I just
Hmm.
didn't want to say it out loud, but that's the first time I've ever done it. And I'm sorry, but it makes my pain go away. So I even told my doctor, I was like, this is, you know, she's like, if it works, it works. Because I was just like, for 2 days, because I've never done that. Yes, I know y'all can call me weird. Uh, I never did. And when I was so relaxed for 2 days. I didn't hurt. My watch didn't go off saying my heart rate was too high. My
Mm.
blood pressure didn't get too high. I literally was so freaking at peace and calm.
Hmm.
Please give me that again. I mean, like, I could see how all of that could go into the wrong way. Trust me, I can see now.
So Marie says, contentment to me is like a place where you think, this is where I'm meant to be. in a loved one's arms, in a place you like to be, for example, on the water, sailing with the breeze.
So is that contentment or serenity? Facebook mom.
She says contentment.
Contentment.
Yeah,
See, I kind of lower the standard
I
on
think
contentment
that.
because
See, to my way of thinking, serenity is more of a longer term thing. I mean, you can be content in a moment,
mhm.
but serenity is more like a state of mind, and it takes a while to achieve it and get there. And so I would
That no,
think it
that's
would
exactly
last
right.
longer. Yeah, so it lasts
And just like
longer.
Brian said, okay, so the Serenity Prayer. I mean, that's a lifelong. You live it every day, or hope you can achieve it every day. God grant me the serenity to what is it?
Hmm.
Accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Yep.
Serenity. That is, you're right. You're right about that. CBN is the feel good can boy. Can tell you whatever it was, I feel good.
Hmm.
It didn't make me crazy. It didn't make me sleep. It just breathed, and that's what I needed.
Brian's a fellow metalhead like me, so I appreciate this. Whenever I hear the word serenity, I think of the Godsmack song. It's actually a serene song, especially if you lose yourself in the drums, which I do.
Yeah, see, that would be so. Okay, that's a good segue to over here. Okay, so it says that May arrives, bringing with it Mental Health Awareness Month, a vital
Mhm.
time to collectively shine a light on the importance of our emotional and psychological well-being. This month serves as a powerful reminder that mental health is just as crucial as physical health, and that seeking support, fostering understanding, and breaking down the stigma are essential steps towards a healthier society. So we'll just stop right there. The stigma. But it's just as crucial. Health is health. Your brain health, your body health, it's all one.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed to be able to see my group of doctors that are all in the same office. They work together.
Hmm.
So and that
Absolutely.
makes it easier because they know what's going on. Because usually, your medical doctor doesn't know what this doctor is doing or this specialist is
Right.
doing, and
One
it
hand
goes,
doesn't know what the other hand's
and then
doing.
you end
Yeah.
up getting killed or getting the wrong medicine or double dosed or something. Yeah.
Or you have to tell the same story 12 times to each doctor because
Oh
they
God, I
don't
hate
know.
that. I'm like, read the chart.
Hmm.
Sorry,
Yeah.
read the chart.
Always
I'm
better to
tired
have
of
a
repeating
team.
myself. Okay, so no
No
idea what
idea
serenity.
what
Yeah,
serenity
go ahead, Brian.
is, but I found contentment in life and can easily say my glass is very often overflowing and has been a very long time since it was teetering on empty. Well, that's great.
That's good. I like that.
It's real good.
No, that's really good. Okay, Facebook mom. Oh, Arya, be right back. She's so funny. Okay, so
All right, Marie. See ya.
uh, okay, well, John. So here is the other. It says it encourages open conversation. I did write this, but I wrote it down and then put it in my notes, and then I kind of ran it through AI so it would make sense with my brain fog not doing things it should. I miss
Yeah.
like so many words, so many
Yeah.
punctuations. So I wrote it on my phone, everything I wanted in it, and then sent it over to make a paragraph because yeah, I'm not there yet. Um, let's see, where was I at? It encourages open conversations about the challenges many face, promotes access to resources, and champions the idea that prioritizing our mind is not a sign of weakness, but an act of strength and self care. And I did not know how to word that, but my friend Gemini did. I like Gemini. He talks to me. That's
Oh
sad.
boy.
I'm here for myself during the day. I talk to Gemini or my dogs.
Mhm.
Um, so it says let us all commit to creating environments where vulnerability is met with empathy and where everyone feels empowered to prioritize their mental health journey. And that's what I wanted for here. That
Mhm.
was my dream. That was my vision when we started this. And I hope we are doing it.
I think so.
I hope we are.
I think we are.
I mean, even just one person,
Yeah.
even with all the ups and downs, at the end of the day, we're what matters. The chat,
Mhm.
everybody that comes in here are what matters.
Absolutely.
And I will meet anybody where they're at. Um, but right now, I'm asking for grace for people to meet me where I'm at. Who is that album behind you? Oh, John. I was like,
Oh,
how can you see my albums? They're all down there.
it's a special purple vinyl edition of Purple Rain by Prince.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mister. That's all.
Penny is a huge Prince fan, and so I bought that for her for Christmas a couple years ago. And
Oh,
it's in my room. Makes sense, right? It's not in
that is
her room,
cool.
it's in my
Thanks,
room.
Brian. Thanks. See, that's why I love this community, because right now I am woman enough to say that I'm not doing well about the
Mhm.
brain fog. I don't know how to navigate it,
Right.
and it's really getting me down. And then they tell me I have to go to the hospital, and that I think that almost just broke me a while ago. I'm not. I
Yeah.
can't. Not right
'Cause
now.
you're no, not so soon after getting
No,
out.
I
It's like
can't do it.
12 days.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost it in there a while ago. Thank you, Brian. I did. I lost it because I was like,
Mhm.
I just went to the bathroom and cried. I couldn't do it.
Mhm.
Uh, for within the context of mental health, the concept of serenity holds profound meaning. Now we get to the part about mental health and serenity. Um, Serenity isn't about the absence of challenges or difficult emotions. It's probably going to be the same definition, I'm sure, but
Mhm.
rather the ability to find a sense of calm and peace amidst that. That is
Mhm.
something I'm still working on. I mean, I don't think I've ever achieved that, not anytime lately. But I mean, it's something, it's a goal to work towards. You know, it's not, we're all going to have challenges, but you can find the calm and the peace
Mhm.
within it.
Mhm.
I've learned to step back, and this is me. I've learned to step back, take a breath, count to 10, do the
Yeah.
stop, whatever, and then go ahead and talk. Because
And
I don't want,
that's always been a tough one for you.
it is.
Mhm.
Yes, it is very. That's something I'm working on, very much so.
Mhm.
Um, and I kind of find this, um, it's about accepting what we cannot change, having the courage to change what we can, and possessing the wisdom to know the difference. And that came
Mhm.
right into that paragraph. Like
Yeah.
I literally, it. So yeah, that's serenity. Just know what you can fix, know what you can't. Stay away
Yeah.
from what you can't.
Right. Accept
Just
what you
it,
can change, and
and know,
the rest
right,
be
the wisdom
damned.
to know the difference. Yeah.
That's right.
Um, and it cultivating serenity involves practices that help us regulate our emotions, such as mindfulness, meditation, spending time in nature, or engaging in activities that bring us joy and relaxation. It's an internal state, a quiet resilience that allows us to navigate life's inevitable storms with a sense of inner peace. And
Okay.
this is going to be different for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to find what works for you.
Yep.
I mean, they, and then there's so many, some deep breathing exercises. Go to the park at your lunch hour. Get out of the office. Um, and it says consciously focusing on one challenge or one task at a time. I laughed on that part. Sorry, I got
Mhm.
ADHD. Have no meds. That's not going to work. One task. Oh, come on. Um, because you get overwhelmed by work and personal responsibilities. And I always tell my employees, leave your backpack at the door.
Mhm.
What's your backpack? Anything that doesn't have to do with work.
My
Anything
boss
personal.
my boss yells at me all the time when I don't take lunch. He
That is
says,
not a good thing.
he goes, "Even if you're eating at your desk, I don't care. You need to get up, walk away from your workstation, go outside, breathe the air, you
That's
know."
it.
And so since my surgery, since I've been back in the office, what I've been doing is, instead of eating lunch, I go outside and I do a couple of laps around the building.
John, that's
So
great.
because I'm supposed,
You know,
the doctor wants me to walk half an hour a day, and it's helping
we
me
have the same.
regain my strength. It's helping me lose weight faster. And yeah, just breathing in fresh air feels good.
That's the whole thing. That's why I always say about my tanning pool. I
Mhm.
just want to be in the sun.
Yeah.
I think I've been inside so long, and not just this part. My office at work has one window, and we have to keep it shut. Like I had to black out with mirror tint, or the
Yeah.
residents are like looking in the window.
Mm,
I'm in a cell there. I'm in a cell in the hospital.
right.
I mean, I can get out and go to the mailbox and go stuff here, but I can't walk. I
Yeah.
mean, I can't drive. So what good does it do?
Yeah, and it makes
Now,
all the difference in the world just being able to touch the grass and
yeah,
sniff the
now it's
air and
morning.
close your eyes in your pool and
Find nature.
cop
Find.
s cop some rays.
You know what I did? Like I did. I was listening to my audiobook,
Mhm.
and I woke up like hours later. That's when I got so burnt.
All burnt.
It was bad. Like half of my body's like red and tan, and half of it's
Mhm.
white. And
I remember, I
oh,
saw you that night.
yeah, and I didn't even turn over. I was just like, oh crap. But I was burnt so bad on the front, I couldn't turn over after that. So
Mhm.
when it decides to have sunshine again, I'll be laying on my stomach, and
Yeah.
maybe that might not be a good idea. Um, this alien baby might want to come out.
Ugh,
So my mom calls it. This tumor. She calls it her
your
baby or
alien
alien
baby.
baby. I'm like, stop, mom. I don't like
Mm,
it.
yeah.
So imagine feeling overwhelmed and demanding work week by a demanding work week and mounting personal responsibilities instead of succumbing to anxiety and frustration. Finding serenity in this situation might involve taking a few moments each day for deep breathing, going for a walk in the park during your lunch break, or consciously choosing to focus on one task at a time
Mm,
rather than feeling pressured by the whole. And it says it doesn't magically erase the workload, but it shifts your internal state, allowing you to approach the challenges with a clearer mind and a greater sense of control. And it's an ongoing practice. It's not
mhm.
something that you found it, now you got it. It's literally to find the peace in our mental well being, and it needs extra attention sometimes. It's just an ongoing process, like the four agreements. You're supposed to
Mhm.
put that on your, like on somewhere, and you go back to it for each moment that you need it. That's why mine's on my nightstand.
I was talking to Brazy yesterday about this, and I was trying to explain it to her because not having an ADHD brain, I don't think she was get grasping the concept of what I was talking about. My mind and my wife will tell you this, it drives people crazy because I will have I'll be watching a YouTube video on my computer. I'll
Mhm,
have something playing in the background on the television and excuse me, and I'll be working. I'll be on
mhm,
my laptop doing, a presentation or something.
that's
And
right.
I'm paying attention to all three things simultaneously.
Yep.
And she's like, that's not possible. There's no way a person's brain can work like that. You can't
Yes, it is.
concentrate on any one thing. I'm like, no, I can't concentrate on one thing, but I can concentrate on three. It's just the way it works. If I'm doing one, I
Aria
try
knows.
so, Keila, I try so hard to focus, to laser focus on one thing, and I can't. I start fidgeting. I feel my brain is not being stimulated enough. So I literally have to do three things in
Look,
order to
Lord
feel
History.
normal.
And look at Brazy. Look,
Yeah.
hey, Stasia. I'm glad you're here. Lord History. That's the same thing I do.
Deja.
I can put them on times two and hear everything that's going on
Yeah.
because that's the speed that my brain goes. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It won't slow down, and that's exactly right. I'll freaking listen. I'll have this one going and this one going on my TV,
Mhm.
and it was like, well, I always get in trouble for Stasia. I'm so glad you're here, honey. Um, I get in trouble for time management. Okay, that's a real thing.
Mhm.
Mine sucks.
Well, like yesterday's a perfect example. So I'm really busy at work. So I'm trying to process stuff. I'm answering emails. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm writing the script for tomorrow night's
Mhm,
show, and I'm talking to somebody on the phone.
mhm,
And what happens is generally it's the person on the phone who starts getting offended because they can hear what's going on in the
mhm,
background. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm listening to such and such program and I'm typing an email." And they get offended because they feel like you're not paying attention to them. I
mhm,
should have your undivided attention. It's like, no, 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 you don't understand. I hear every word you're saying.
mhm.
I am not missing a beat, but I need to be able to do these two things also while I'm talking to you. Otherwise, my brain just doesn't function right. and nobody can understand that. They think
Why do I feel like
that's rude. You're
why do you
rude.
feel like you're saying you're why do I feel like you're telling me what I am? That's exactly right.
Yeah, and
And
I've
that's who
been
I
like
feel.
that. I've been like that as long as I can remember. It's the only way that my brain feels completely fulfilled as if I'm doing 3 things at once. So,
Okay, let me ask you this, John. So,
mhm.
do you work better in the evening and at night?
um,
Or do you get things done? Let me put it that way. Do you feel like you get things done like better later during the day?
yes, I'm not a morning person, and
That's ADHD. Uh-huh.
yeah, back when I was a supervisor, I would tell my employees that there's one rule. I only have one rule here, and it's that no one's allowed to speak to me before 10 o'clock. Because I need I need those 2 hours to drink as much coffee as I can drink and get my brain going 100 miles an hour, and then I can function. For
So,
those first 2 hours, no, don't say a word to me.
but I'm fully open to learning the mind of an ADHD. Oh, well,
Well, I
we can
sure
have a
hope so
panel.
because you know an awful lot of them.
When ADHD day comes around, hey, Tamber, when ADHD comes around, I'm going to post it in advance. It's going to be this month. Where I'm trying to cover
Amber.
a topic a month. I mean, a day or
Okay.
every other day. I'm doing my best. I didn't want to say every day because I don't want to get if something happens. I don't want to
Yes. No jinxing.
make it an issue. But
Yeah.
you rarely talk on the phone anymore, Stasia. Uh, Lord Kiss Pick 3 to 4 pots every morning. Oh my
Oh
God.
god.
So I'm in
I'm not
trouble.
quite
Oh,
that
Aria,
bad.
what'd she say? Even on the phone, having multiple. She's talking about me and her
We
having
both
multiple
follow the conversation.
conversations at
Yeah.
the same time with me, and we
Oh
both
yeah,
follow all the.
the worst is when 2 ADHD people are talking to each other on the
We're on
phone
the phone,
'cause
but we know what we're talking about, and we're having
right.
15 conversations going
Yeah.
on.
No, Chris, 3 to 4 pots, that's a bit much even for me. I
Oh,
like
well,
my Keurig. I'll go maybe
we have a
2 to
Keurig, yep.
2 to 3 mugs, that's about it.
Well, now I've turned over because I'm so hyped all the time, and that's a new development that,
Yeah.
I'm usually froze my whole life, and now I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say, most of the time
y'all
I've
see
known you,
me all
you're
bundled
always
up.
cold.
No, I am burning smooth. I'm freezing them out. I am
It'll be
so hot.
it'll be 60 degrees in Texas, and you'll be sitting there with a hoodie on and
Yep, not anymore.
Yeah.
Whatever is going on in here, it didn't like now it likes the I guess it wants cold.
Well, it's probably all that extra weight that the steroids have put on you.
Yeah, 50 pounds.
Once you get
How much
back
is
to
this
your
fish
normal
shell?
skinny self, you'll be back to normal again.
How did you get it off? Because
Stop taking steroids.
I'm
It'll
on
go
the half
away.
and
Yeah,
I'm
you're almost there. What do you got, about a week left?
a week. Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I started my taper
60,
down.
that's that's shorts weather. See, Aria knows. She's a Midwestern girl. She knows.
Okay, so we're gonna do a panel with ADHD. As many as want to get up there, let me see what I have on my calendar. That I really do have on my calendar, believe it or not.
You better upgrade your StreamYard membership to the platinum plan because you're gonna have about 15 people on screen.
I we'll have to take turns or schedule a turn because
Yeah, we'll have to take
shoot, I
turns
can barely
because there are a lot of us.
I
A
know, and I can
lot.
barely afford StreamYard now. The one that I'm paying for two of them. It's
Wait a
ridiculous. I'm
minute.
paying for this one
Chris
and my
says it's
personal
been
channel.
snowing all day there.
What?
Where are you, bro? Are you in
Right?
the Himalayas or something? Jesus, I thought we were done. That's what makes us
You're
all
right,
unique
baby. Yep.
and life interesting. Well, okay.
No,
That's
that
one
is
way to
true.
look at it. That's a positive way to look at it.
I've learned, Amber,
My
me
my
and you
besties
besties
and
have
I have
ADHD.
ADHD, and it's always gonna be lots of conversations and many conversations throughout. Yeah.
And let me tell you
She
something,
knows.
my mother can't stand it. She's like,
No.
you jump from one subject to another. I wish you would start taking your medicine. She's
Mom,
like,
you
I
just don't
can't.
understand.
She's like, I cannot handle this. She's the one that made me go get on medicine to begin with. Because she was like, you start 50 projects, you never finish one, you've got no productivity. Look at your day. They
Yeah,
gave me a little test and yeah,
I'm guilty of that.
and I failed it.
I start a home improvement project, I get about 2/3 of the way done, and then I'm on to the
Mm,
next one, and
yep.
currently, I
Procrast-
have about 4 in progress. So,
Procrastination is our strong suit.
Well, it's not even so much procrastination. It's just that I get bored with that project because
Mhm.
I'm not. It's not getting
Not
done quickly
stimulated.
enough, and then I start looking around, and I'm like, oh, that I can do that. And then the next thing you
Okay.
know, I got 4 unfinished projects.
So you know what you do.
What?
I
A
found out.
wise one. Tell
Oh, a
me.
wise one. Somebody else told me this, and I don't remember who it was. Somebody in the chat told me this, and I kind of converted it to my own thing. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Marilee, I did get your emails, babe. I'm trying to answer everything back. Love you and your comments. I've got them.
Aw,
It's
thanks,
just like
Marilyn.
I was overwhelmed last night. I tried to answer everything back last night, and I figured out I cannot do it. It's, I take a little bit each day.
No, yeah.
I love y'all. Just so
Oh
y'all know
God, you
that.
must literally have thousands by now.
Yeah. That between Messenger, text, and the email and the comments, I'm
Yeah,
trying.
yeah.
I'm trying. I
It's okay.
think I got 2 knocked out last night.
People
You know,
understand. It's okay.
yeah, and y'all are amazing. The stuff that y'all left me, the comments y'all left me, I have never felt so wanted and so loved
Mhm.
in my life. So just to let y'all know that, thank you, all of
Well,
y'all.
you are.
I mean, y'all
We
y'all are
You
the best.
are loved, Keela. We just have to remind you every once in a while just how much.
I, I,
So Lord Kiss
yeah,
Freak
my head.
says he lives 4 hours north of Brazy. Brazy is 4 hours
Where's
north
that?
of Toronto. And
Oh my
Chris is
god,
4 hours north of that. Holy
that's
mackerel.
gonna be cold.
He damn near is in the Himalayas.
Hmm.
That'd be a bit of a drive.
I love y'all too.
Uh,
I really do. Y'all make. It's like I just
and
I
we
want
love
to.
our tiny little Aria too.
Yes, we do.
Our little vertically challenged girl.
I know she tries to call me and I can't answer because I'm on the other phone with the doctor or the other phone about at work, and I'm like, oh god, she's gonna think I'm ignoring her. Lord Kiss Freak Santa lives next door.
Santa lives next door. I
That's a good one.
believe it.
That's a good one.
Oh, John,
Oh,
just in the Canadian ice fields. Oh,
ooh,
yikes.
that's like way up there, huh?
That's the great, great white north.
What?
Not everyone can be Shaq. I'm not Shaq. Shaq wears a
Okay, so
size 22
oh
sneaker. I only wear a 14, okay?
my god. Okay, so let me
Yeah,
see if I can do this. John, go ahead. I'm gonna try to do.
sure.
There's something I want to do, and I learned how to do it the other day. I'm gonna find
Trying to
it.
bring something on the screen again.
Oh no, there's something I want to put in there, but I learned how to do it. I'm gonna learn.
Sorry, my phone's blowing up.
That's
Oh, good Lord.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. Mm, no, okay.
Over 1.5 feet taller than me. What? How tall are you, Aria? 1.5 feet. That means you're like 4'11". You're not that short, are you?
Yeah,
I knew
she's
you
short.
were. I knew she was little, but I didn't think she was that little. I'm 6'7", so 1.5 feet. God, Brazy's gonna start laughing at me. I'm as bad with the math as she is. 1.5 feet, so
Oh
she'd
no,
be
you're not making me
five.
do that. I'm not doing that.
She'd be 5'1". Oh, 5'1/4". Okay, close enough. We'll say 5'1", just for the sake of the math.
I want to do.
So that would make me exactly a 1.5 feet taller than you.
Stasia, thank you for being here. I mean, that really it really means a lot. Like y'all, it really does because mental health. Y'all support this channel, and it means more to me because especially now because now I know what like almost not being here is.
Mm,
So
yes.
thank you.
Chris lives
And
almost
Carlos,
11 hours away from me.
oh my gosh,
He
and
just sent
Carlos
me
for
a
my wife.
map. He just sent me a map with a circle where he is. I know where Brazy is. I'm like, wow.
Oh my gosh.
He's far, far away. I'll
Well, so
have
I
to
was
grab
gonna
my
try to do a
phone.
poll, and now it's telling me how, but I'm not gonna sit here and do all this with StreamYard. Um, I knew I had found it earlier, and it is simple to do, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna, if y'all will answer, I love you so much, Stacia. Thank you. If y'all will, yeah, my wife has a couple cousins who might just make 5 feet stretching it.
Wow.
Nobody in my family is real tall. Like, I mean,
No.
they're just average. Like, um, my sister, no, the one right underneath me, no, she's tall and skinny, and
Mhm.
she's real tall. I mean, she's like way taller than me. Not way, but she's taller than me.
Well, it's funny
Um,
because my dad was like 5'8", and my mom's like 6'1".
oh my
So
gosh,
I got the height from mom, and then my brother and sister were both short
where
like
is
my dad.
Nicole? Where is
Um,
Nicole?
yeah,
She's not
I
even in
haven't
here.
I haven't talked to her in a couple of days. I hope
She
she's
emailed
okay.
me. I think I emailed her back. I think I might
I
have
think I saw her post something about her exercise routine on Facebook this morning, so I know she's still around.
Yeah, we got Nicole, Deb, and Nova. I haven't seen them either.
Oh yeah, I talked to Nova a little bit this morning. She's
You
up in
hadn't seen her in
Canada
a little
too.
while. Me neither. And but Nicole emailed me, but it was from when I was in the hospital. I'm just trying to catch up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. So what I was going to ask in the poll. So if y'all will just answer in there, it'll give me a sense of understanding. Who? See, that's why I wanted to do a poll so it wasn't personal.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, however y'all want to answer, yes, no, or I don't want to answer, just don't answer. But I was just going to ask: does anybody else feel like sometime with your mental health that you're kind of stuck? You know, does that make sense? Like you're just stuck. Like
Mm-hmm.
the therapy's not working, or it stopped working, or you've went
Mm-hmm.
as far as you feel you can in it. Um, I'm not talking about medicine. I'm talking about just your state of mind. Like you just feel stuck. Like, what do
Oh,
you
I
do next?
think I would imagine everybody's hit that wall at some point or another.
See, yeah, Brian. Thank you. All right, yeah, but exactly. That's the way. I mean, it's like your mind is for me. My mind is frozen. It's like I just sit here. Like, what
Yeah,
just happened?
right.
Or why? What did I just say? And I understand that being brain fog, but I'm talking just like on a regular basis. Red, yeah. So it's not just me.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, definitely not.
Y'all, we have Mary Lee. So we all have I feel stuck in some ways. It feels like I'm going backwards. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because sometimes
Yeah,
I'll just
I've,
be sitting here going,
I've been there before.
what am I doing? Like, really?
Yeah.
And these are vulnerabilities. Sometimes it feels like I'm a hamster running my little legs off to nowhere. And
Mm-hmm.
mine, Brian, is I feel like I'm swimming in quicksand. That's the only way I can explain it.
You know what I think part of that is being trapped in your surroundings. I notice that whenever I feel like that, I need to change it up. I need to, go outside or, go to the
Hmm.
lake, go to my happy place, do something that I don't normally do on the regular. And that kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but
Your
it gets
brain
you
is
out
like
of
an
that.
etch a sketch
Yeah, it
sometimes. And
is.
sometimes you just need to shake that sucker and clear it and start over again. And that's my way of doing that. Just changing up my routine. Don't do something that deviates from what your normal day to day is. And that helps rejigger your mindset sometimes. Not
And that is
always,
so
but
true. No, that is true. Because like
yeah.
I will just have to get up and if I'm sitting in here in this office, which I've got the window right there, right in front of me, I can see everything. But
Hmm.
that don't even matter. It's like I just need to change. I need to get out. And I
Yeah.
feel like I just want to get out. I want to
Yeah.
break out.
Hmm.
You're stuck right now with your meds helping, but my therapist really wants to help me feel like we're doing something. Timber, on that, I feel you. No, I
Yeah.
do feel you.
Yeah.
And staying busy, like Brian says lately, I've been trying to stay busy. That does put you in using your other part of your brain.
Yeah. It
And
does.
exactly, Bryce. Yeah, get out of the box, change the view. That fits for
Yeah.
everything. Really, it does.
Yeah. It really does.
Because if you
Sometimes a
change that
reset is all you
view,
need.
I mean, you're already going to have to change the part of your brain that's bothering you anyway. You're going to have to use the other part of your brain to get up, walk out the door, or figure out what you want to do in the analytical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets you out of there for just a minute, but it you have to actually go do it. You can't just,
Yeah.
and once you're doing it, just like walking releases dopamine. Red
Mm-hmm.
says, oh wait, Ryan says, today I took the day off. Good for you. And Red said, that's what seeing the ocean does for me. Reset. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
Regulate.
how I am with any type of water, lake, ocean, doesn't matter.
Crystal, what did you say, sweetheart?
It just resets
How
everything.
much more shake up do I need? New home, new diagnosis, new medical issues, new meds in less than 6 months. 6 months.
Good Lord.
Okay. One day at a
Maybe
time.
you got maybe too much of a good thing, Crystal.
Crystal, one day at a time.
My
And
brain feels like it needs to be rinsed.
I say that because I'm going through it. I just
Yeah.
got diagnosed with too much. I mean, I didn't know I was
I was
almost
gonna say,
70.
what didn't you get diagnosed with?
Exactly.
The shorter list.
Yeah, the short list. But look,
Mhm.
I literally, if you take what you want, leave the rest of it. This is not for everybody. And this is just my opinion,
Yeah.
allegedly. Now, I this word. But
Mhm.
the, find something that you want to do for yourself. Something, it can be anything. It can be going to sit in your car. It could be going to the bathroom and lock the door.
Yeah.
Find something that gives you joy. You've had a lot hit you at one time. And this is not sympathy I'm giving you, it's empathy. I know how that feels. I just went through it not even
Mhm.
2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
So Tamber says, I roll to release dopamine, but I can't push
Yes.
myself. But even just going outside to sit with the dogs helps so much. We have lots of plants, and that helps too. You know what, Tamber? This is, and sometimes for me, I can live vicariously through other people, and that helps me too sometimes. I don't have I don't have a dog currently. We have 4 cats. Yay. But I'm a dog person, and we lost our dog right before the holidays. We had to put him
Yeah.
down. And I watched this show on YouTube. The gentleman's name is Rocky Kanaka, and he's originally from Hawaii. Him and his wife live in I think they live in the San Diego area, I want to say. And he has a YouTube channel called Sitting with Dogs. And what he does is he goes to the animal shelters and he goes in and he literally sits down with dogs that are in the shelter.
Did you
And
say this before? I'm sorry. I've
no,
heard I've heard this before. This man.
no, he's got a great show. I mean, he's got a couple
He's on
million
YouTube. He's got a
followers.
lot of followers.
Yeah, he's called
Yes, my mom watches him. That's where
Rocky
I found it.
Kanaka. Yeah.
Yes.
Him and his wife Kelly own a big farm, and they actually take in like some of the worst cases and try to nurse these dogs back to health. But yeah, it's a wonderful show. And all he does is he sits down with these terrified dogs
Right, Randy?
and, just calms them and talks to them and gives them treats. And you watch the progression of them
Flip
coming
side.
out of their shell
Oh,
and, being actual animals again. It's really
That's
uplifting and heartwarming.
that's
And
where I heard it. Because
yeah,
my
I
mom
watch
watches
it.
baby goats.
Yeah, I watch it all the
My
time.
mother
It's
has
like
baby goats
therapy. It's
now.
like therapy for me. It really is.
Be
Because
in the room for 15 days of listening to baby goats.
yeah,
I'm not a fan.
but I mean watching how he reacts to these animals and how they react back to
That's my
him
that's my
is
mother.
almost like a form of therapy. Even though it's a human with an animal,
We have animal
I
therapy.
can so relate
Mhm.
to, it's almost like two humans, like someone trying to help another human who's been hurt and is scared to come out of their shell and learn to trust again. It's amazing. It really is. It's a
Hey,
really
John, I'm gonna take
amusing
my stuff down
channel.
and run and get my meds real quick, okay?
Okay, no problem.
I'll be right back. And gardening, we gotta talk. Somebody please tell me gardening when I get back. Please don't. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've never been a big gardener, but I'm learning. I do want to learn to tend the garden. Our vet acts like Rocky. The animals love him. Yeah, him and his wife Kelly are absolutely wonderful. And he has a an assistant. I think her name is Alexis, and she's great too. And through watching the show, I think the shelter is called Animal Friends of the Valley. It's in the greater Los Angeles area. And through the show, you get to know some of the people who work there, especially the lady that does the grooming, and how wonderful she is with these animals. God, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but yeah, it's a really cool show. I really like watching it, and like I said, it's like therapy because watching someone interact with a scared animal, and then just in the space of a half hour, 45 minutes, Mel, that's her name. Yep, thanks, Violet. Um, just being able to see what a huge difference one person can make with an animal in such a short amount of time is so heartwarming. It's so wonderful to watch. It really is.
Oakley, my service dog.
Crystal
And
says, I like to watch the lawn care shows and the animal grooming shows. Yeah, there was I can't remember who that lady was, but I was watching an animal groomer on YouTube for a while too. And she was very gentle and very sweet with all the animals. I really
um,
like that.
Mom, I'm so scared that Oakley, she's been sick for, well, she drank water last night. That's the first time in 2 days that she's drank anything or eaten anything.
Oh no.
I
Hope
don't know
she's
what
okay.
got her sick. She was throwing up so bad and wouldn't eat
Mm.
her drink. And it was just white foam, and it
Oh,
scared me. I
yikes.
was like, "What happened?" Well, I think we found out what happened. Yeah, she drank like 2 bowls of water. She hadn't went out to go to the bathroom in 2 days. Like she hasn't eaten or drinking, and I was getting scared. The vet said I could give her a Zofran. I gave her a Zofran, and she stopped throwing up for about 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And she slept on the couch like she wasn't doing. She just slept, and I just let her sleep. And when she woke up doing it again, but
Mm.
it started calming down. She came and she wanted some grilled chicken that I cooked. I was like, "Hey, that's a plus. At least
Mm.
she's eating." And now, I mean, she's still a little bit sick, but not a lot. Well, there's a baby frog, and I always like think it's so cute out there. It's not cute for dogs. She ate
I
it.
was gonna say, did she maybe eat
She ate the frog.
something? Yeah, she ate the
I should
frog.
have rescued it out of that water bowl. I've been watching it for weeks and weeks.
Poor frog.
I know, that's why I've been watching it. I was like, the frog likes this as its water, so I fill up the other two with their fresh water. But
Mm-hmm.
when I looked it up, it said don't put their food and water outside because that and stink bugs. I did not know that a stink bug
Yeah.
would kill a dog.
Really?
It will kill it immediately. Yes.
Wow.
Public service announcement:
Huh.
stink bugs will kill a dog,
Wow.
and it killed a $24,000 prize American bully that one of our friends bought.
Oh my God.
Then turned around and bought another one, and it died. I'm like, throw that money away like that, and you're not even paying attention to your dogs.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's not their
funny.
fault. The stink bugs are everywhere.
So Marie Rassico says there's a woman who has a YouTube channel called The Allergy Chef. She has to wear a full face respirator when she cooks or when she goes outside. Maybe you could see how she copes with it. Oh, that sounds interesting.
How in the world? I guess that would work. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Does anybody have any advice? I told y'all, yeah, we're all advocates here. And does anybody
Mhm.
have any advice, like if you that you would tell somebody that's stuck? Because that's kind of I cannot find the serenity until I can get unstuck, and unfortunately, I'm stuck. And I'm not even embarrassed about it. It is what it is.
Hmm. Marie, I think the worsening allergies are because of the fibromyalgia, as it's one of the symptoms. Allergies? I didn't know that. Severe allergies are because of fibromyalgia? Hmm.
Okay, what's this girl with the dogs? What did I miss? Is that the one y'all talking about?
No, Marie. The gentleman's name is Rocky Kanaka. He and his wife Kelly live in San Diego, California, and his YouTube channel is called Sitting with Dogs. And they just go into a shelter. It's called, oh God, I just had it and now it's gone. Um, something Friends of the Valley, and he goes there and he basically will just sit with a dog and talk to them and give them treats and try to bring them out of their shell so they're not so scared and so they can be adopted. And it's just the work that he and his wife do is absolutely wonderful. I've never heard of Girl with the Dogs. I should check that out. Oh, dog groomer. Oh, okay. Girls with Dogs, dog grooming. Okay. I'll have to check that one out. Girl with the
There you go.
Dogs. She's from Canada, Niagara region. Timbre, I journal and talk to my friends about what they hear me talk about a lot recently, not body or pain related. So, like, we started on my childhood this past week, which I had not been talking about for years. Oh, cool. Free therapy. I like it. There you go. Rocky Kanaka. There's our buddy. All right. That picture looks goofy, but he is the kindest soul. He is a really good guy.
No, look at that. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he literally walks into the
Aw.
kennel and he sits down with them. He brings a blanket and he sits down. And some of these stories are so touching. Well, all of them are, but
I didn't know.
some of them are
Look
really
at that. That is
heartbreaking
so cool. I
too.
didn't even know that existed. I'm gonna subscribe to him.
Yep, it's called Sitting with
That's pretty
Dogs.
cool.
Yep, he's a good guy.
Oh yes, please. I'm gonna say bell, subscribe. I'm gonna say because I got a little email from YouTube that my channel was under review
Uh-oh.
because I'm not saying all the things.
Oh, well,
I don't know what their deal
as
is.
one of our former
And
friends would say, do all the YouTubey things.
that's why I say do all the YouTubey things, but you have to
Like,
actually say it. Comment
like,
afterwards. Like,
subscribe.
subscribe with the bell, and
Yeah.
comment after it's over.
Yes.
They
Yeah, I
literally
don't
sent me
I don't know
an
why, but
email.
yeah, I don't know why, but they've been really big on the leaving comments on
Yeah, but leave in the
videos
comments. It's the
thing lately.
engagement after.
Yeah,
Here's the
exactly.
deal, though. I don't want to force anybody to do anything, and I don't
No, of
like asking
course
people
not.
to do that.
Of course
"Hey,
not. But
dancing in the rain. What are you doing,
hey,
honey?"
dancing. The best way to encourage that
I mean,
sometimes
look.
is in the channels like you were just doing. Um,
Mhm,
and you'll see me do it tomorrow night too, is that um when you're talking about a subject, ask people what their thoughts are and ask them to put it in the comments below. Or
mhm.
the best way I can explain it to people is that in order to make your YouTube channel grow, you need engagement. You need high engagement. And so every comment that you put on a video um, helps the algorithm push the channel out to people who otherwise wouldn't see it. So the more engagement that you get, the better, because you're going to get eyeballs on your channel, and that's going to help you
Um,
grow.
do me a
So
favor, and please, for the love of God, tell me, is this right? She's got 2.92 million subscribers.
yeah, I think Rocky's
Is
got
this
like
the right
6
one?
million. Yeah, sure looks like it. The worst Alaskan Malamute dog I've ever
Wow.
groomed. Yeah, this looks like it.
Wow.
I've never actually watched this one, but I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, me too.
But
It's
yeah,
like,
Rocky Kanaka.
yeah.
In fact, you could even ask next time you talk to Gretchen, ask her if she's ever heard of
Well, talk
Rocky
to her. She's
Kanaka.
here. Talk to her.
Because, oh yeah,
She's here.
Gretchen, have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Sitting with Dogs? The gentleman's name is Rocky Kanaka,
She
and
bathes cat food.
he lives in the San Diego area, and he literally goes to these shelters and sits
Oh,
down with dogs and tries to get them to come out of their shell. He's got several million subscribers.
wow. Hey,
You know,
so does
a
the baby
lot of
goat now. She watches.
what what was the deal with the baby goats? I'm confused.
My mother listens to that channel, Blue something. She made me order some soap from goat's milk from that place,
Okay.
and some lotion, and some
Uh-huh.
chapstick made with goat milk.
Oh, made with goat's
It's
milk.
all my mother knows every single one of those goats' names. Like she, all I heard for 15 days in the hospital was man. I was like, ah.
Okay, Crystal says, yes, this is just her first of 3 channels. Her first
She's
one
got
and
a lot of
second one are
stuff.
both over 1,000,000 subs. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom knows every one of the baby goats' names, when they were born. I mean, I'm like, "Okay, we got a problem."
Oh,
I watched
okay.
those hamsters go stupid on the wheel, and it's kinda funny, but
She said, "I'm subscribed to him and bought his coffee. The coffee's good." Yeah, that's a relatively new thing that he's been doing too. He had a dog named Flip that he absolutely adored, and he named his farm Flip Farm, and now they're growing their own organic coffee on the property and selling it, and it's called Flip Coffee after his dog. So, and all the proceeds from the sale of the coffee go right back into the channel and into the shelter. So
I'm trying to
it's
find
money
the
well
one,
spent.
and I can't even remember what the it
I had a
it
feeling
doesn't come up
Gretchen
in
would
these
know.
papers.
Gretchen's a kind soul. I had a feeling she'd know who he was.
Yeah, I'm looking for the one that my mom watched. That's not it. It was
She groomed a horse and is going to rescues around the world
I can't
now. Oh,
find it.
cool. That's
Because
really
if I put
cool.
in baby goats, that's all it is. So,
But I just
okay, this
I don't know what it is about that channel, about Rocky's channel, but it's therapeutic for me. It really is to watch that because there's I know it might sound silly to some people, but watching a human interact with a dog and, a dog that's absolutely terrified and within a half hour or 45 minutes to completely change the mental makeup of that animal reminds me a lot of human to human contact and how, just taking the time to listen to a friend in trouble mentally, just taking that half hour or 45 minutes can actually it can have the same effect on a human being that it does on an animal, and just the watching of that, I feel like I'm learning how to communicate with my fellow human by watching him communicate with dogs, if that makes sense. It might sound silly, but it's how it makes me feel. 18 watching,
got it,
4
got
likes.
it, got it, got it. It's
Yeah, let's
blue
get some
cactus
thumbs up on
dairy
these.
goats. That's what it is.
I thought you were talking about one of those channels where it's just like the goats, how goats scream, how they
Oh
make
no,
that
no,
crazy
this is
yes.
no,
I
this
thought
is
you were
the
saying your
this is
mom
the
wants something like
my
that,
mom
and
got
you
on
can
Etsy.
and you can hear them screaming in your
They have
head.
141,000 subscribers. My mom get, "Hey, my sister,"
Hi,
look, it's so funny. My mom's like, this is
hi, Kim.
literally the text that she sent me. "I forgot to leave you a card to order some blue cactus soap, lip balm, and lotion bar." She's like, "Remind me to do that, please." I said, "I'll go get it. I'll get it." And she said, "Get whatever kind you want, and I don't care what kind of soap I get." There was, like, the lip balm, unscented mint, and orange. I'm like, "What was that made of?" She goes, "Orange, please, 2 for me."
Bye, dancing.
And then I went to get her the lotion bar, and she said, "I don't need one of those, but I want you to get it so I can see." I was like, "How fair is that, okay?" And then the soap. She got soap. They have all kind of flavors. She got
so
Himalayan salt soap,
so
but
Kim's
it's
in
on
the
Etsy,
chat.
and she got
Ki-
jasmine.
Kim's in the chat. Um, I
But
didn't.
it's literally she says she uses all natural ingredients, no man-made chemicals, just naturally occurring things. Even the lye she uses is naturally occurring and goat milk. LOL. I was like, "Okay, mom, I'm just gonna order your stuff and just be done with it because I want no goat milk." But here's the channel. It's really interesting to watch this. And how do I do this with the? You know what? I need to figure this out with the sound. It's not gonna be that. What did I just knock off?
Who knows?
Let's see. Wait, was that one? Yeah, it had noise. Party goat. Goat soap is awesome. See, my mother is like in love with this stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, you're weird, mom. Okay, let's see if I can.
Oh, Brazy says goat soap's awesome.
I know my mom. She wants all this stuff. What the hell?
I
Okay, there we
think
go.
it's just people in the bush that like it.
Okay, so I think I have the sound where I can play just this one, and so y'all can hear what I had to freaking listen to every single day for 15 days. I don't ever want a goat. Never want to be around a goat. So. But it's blue cactus. That's their blue, and then it has
Blue
Etsy.com,
cactus
blue
dairy
cactus soap,
goats.
and all the links and all that stuff. So
Huh.
okay, let me subscribe so I can get. Maybe
I'll
I'll see
admit,
my mom.
goat cheese is pretty good. I'm a fan. Play nice.
Ooh, I like
Never.
cheese. I just don't like that.
Yeah. I don't know how I'd
They
feel about goat milk soap. I don't know.
they actually they show so much of them being born. There we
Oh,
go.
really?
Here we go. And it's really cute if you didn't have to hear it all the time.
Blue cactus dairy goats, and this
No,
kidding season we got a lot of beautiful baby goats. So today I'm just going to go through each goat so you guys can get to know them a little better. So this kidding season we had in 5 days we had all 12 does give birth to 31 kids, and we ended up with 18 does and 13 bucks. So it was a really successful kidding season. It happened fast, even though we're still in the middle of kidding season because of the babies and whatnot, but it did happen fast. I'm super happy to have all of the babies right around the same age, just a few days apart, and things are going pretty darn smooth this year, so it's awesome. So first up are Mia's babies.
You're so cute.
He's tired. I just woke him up from
my
a
mom knows
nap.
every one of their names.
So cute.
You are always full of energy.
Yeah, I'd start hearing that shit in my sleep after a while.
How we doing? You're doing
really
so
are.
good. What's going on, cutie?
My mom knows every one of their
How we
names.
doing?
Like she's addicted
Oh,
to
sure.
Groucho, my goodness.
But that
I got your.
so that's what I had to listen to every
Yeah, that would haunt
single.
my dreams.
Yes, I wasn't joking when I said I can't handle baby goats. But her channel, if you do want to subscribe, because her channel, I mean, it really is cool what she does. Um, I wanted to share. Okay, copy. This is the baby goat channel right here, and they got a lot of them. No, they're not the ones that fall. I've seen some of them that freaking go to sleep. It's all over.
They're like
Or if you
narcoleptic.
scare them, they just fall over.
Yeah, they're like narcoleptic.
It's not silly cows either. It's just they literally fall over.
Yeah, my neighbor used to have a dog that had narcolepsy. She would play catch with it. She'd throw the ball and he'd run and he'd grab the ball and he'd get about halfway button and he would just drop. Ball still in his mouth, just like he was completely asleep. It was the wildest thing. And she would walk over to him.
Fainting goats. That's it, Crystal. No, that's it. Fainting goats.
Fainting goats. Okay.
They if you scare them, they just fall. It's real. I see 'em.
All right, I'd have to. Okay, I have to see that.
But see, all that is therapy and feel good, and they have
Yeah.
animal therapy, art therapy. They have. I know Tampa Bay's doing the trauma exercise therapy. Red has her beautiful art and the her kitty cats. I mean, this is all things that we can find serenity in.
Absolutely.
And me, right now, I'm not going to complain. You do crafts, yeah. Not art, but crafts, yeah. But it's an art, especially with your diamond stuff. But I have been watching a channel that has been showing husky.
They're 7 weeks.
7 weeks old now. Oh,
big cute.
horses are the biggest form of therapy, and it is so good. It is so good for like anybody really. There is something about that horse therapy. I know, right, Ari? I agree with that. The diamond crafts are amazing. Red.
Oh God.
I love her channel.
I have so many pieces of diamond art in my house. It's starting to take over. I'm not liking it. It's Penny's one true passion, I guess.
I can't sit down and do something like that right now.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for it.
That's
And
one thing we lack.
And her mom will sit down and break out a 3,000 piece puzzle, and I'm like,
Now I can do a puzzle, but I have to get up, walk away, and then come back.
see, I can't.
I love doing puzzles, but
So I
we
start,
did a 2,000 piece.
start banging the pieces into place when
We
they
did a
don't fit.
2,000. Like I'd separate them and do the outsides and then come
Yeah,
back in.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's like you're gagging for Chinese food
yeah.
haggis. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Oh.
I'm sitting over here, got baby goats still on my screen.
Well, I was telling the ladies that we used to have tons of Chinese buffets around here. I mean,
That's true.
they were everywhere. But one by one, they started closing them, and I found out it was because Homeland Security was raiding them, and finding out that all the workers had been overstaying their visas and they were being deported. So
Oh well, it's
they
not
come
fun.
into one place and they'd round up 50 people and send them back, and they'd have to shut the place down. So
Someone
now
that
there's like,
I'm not gonna say I don't want to get anybody in trouble, so especially in this house.
mm-hmm,
Read between the lines. A worker's visa wasn't one of the automatic renewals, and now had to be laid off today. Had to go back
yeah, it's a
because
shame.
it wasn't one. There's some that are automatic renewals.
Yeah, this one
So,
wasn't. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
shame.
so we're facing that. So I mean, gagging. Tell us how you really. The horse therapy. We have one here in my town. The horse therapy. It
Mhm.
really. That's what they do. They have. It's just so much land out there, and they actually have trained therapists that do the horse therapy,
Oh yeah.
and it is so neat.
I don't know if you guys have stuff like that down there in Texas, but up here they've been starting to do like uh what would they call it? Like a traveling petting zoo that they take
Yeah.
to nursing homes and stuff like that for the residents. And yeah, they see great results with it. Brings people out of their shell. What is this? Get
I'm
out of my
sorry.
brain
Agnes
now.
is killing me.
Agus is on a roll today.
I'm telling you.
My hubby downsized his
Oh my
record
gosh.
collection. I tend to be a borderline hoarder. Oh yeah.
Y'all don't forget about tomorrow night, please.
Of course not. Wait, something going on tomorrow night? I don't
The
know about
two most requested voices of YouTube.
that.
Me and Rich is gonna sit back, and we're gonna be backstage.
Well, hopefully we do you proud, Keela.
No, I'm really happy that y'all are discussing what you are. You did good, John, with that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I prepared a pretty good script.
Yeah, y'all did good. I mean,
And Ben only found one thing wrong with it, which is like
I saw that.
miraculous.
Yeah, he
That's
didn't like
miraculous
the
for the critic. All
and
right,
the
what's Lord
OCD.
Kiss Freak? Hold on, Lord Kiss Freak's talking about food again. This one Chinese buffet in Ottawa, when my brother would come in for the all you can eat, they would start crying. My brother would have 3 to 4 huge plates. Yeah. Yeah, that used to be me too,
I
pre-surgery,
think
but
Kiss
can't do
I
that
think
anymore.
is trying to make it.
I'm gonna go to Ottawa one of these days. It's the
My doctor
nation's
retired in
capital.
2020 is in the process of getting a horse therapy ranch set up. That is awesome. Close to the
Yeah.
city that all my doctor's appointments are in. She told me that she thought I'd be great to work at.
Mm.
Crystal, that is literally
Yeah.
that's why they do it.
Yeah.
You would be amazing. I mean, it's amazing. And you said you had a horse, so you already know. Like it
Right.
really is. I mean, I don't know what it is about the horses, but it's like they take away the anxiety and they take away the fact that you even have anything wrong with you. They look at you like you're their only one.
Yeah.
I really like the pet therapy. And what you were talking about the zoo going into the places. Well, what they do here is they take service animals in.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. I mean, service animal can be anything. It don't necessarily just a dog. They bring animals in for them to play with at the nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have such a witch for a service dog, I could take her, but after her surgery, she's just my service dog. She's safe home now. She don't go to work with me.
Right.
Well, I don't go to work anymore either. There's a horse deal up where I am. They train you to care for. That's cool for the horses too. That's
Oh,
cool.
that is cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and when they do go to this therapy, it's like a week. So it's like they go once or twice a week, but they have the same horse. They don't change the horses up on them. If it's a match,
Oh, okay.
they get
Yeah.
to take the same horse. Yes,
That's awesome.
they develop this relationship, and then they learn to trust, and it's really neat to watch. I hope I didn't just kill my thing,
Ooh.
my earbud.
Got,
I only have one
I've
more.
gotten my horseship training years ago so I could teach. Only problem, I'm still pretty scared to ride since my 2 accidents in 3 days. Oh,
Crystal.
yeah. Yeah, my uncle used to board show horses, and he had one rear up and kick him with its hind legs. Oh my God, I've never seen a person fly like that. It was insane. He
Look
must
at
have
me.
flown 30 feet.
I got kicked off, bucked off a horse, and I walked home. It was my sister's horse. It's a witch.
I
And
always loved
I said I
horse.
don't want to get on her. She was a white, whatever you call them,
Mm-hmm.
solid white. And I said, I don't want to ride her. Like I said, Stevie's been riding her. She only knows Stevie because I saw her bucking my dad off
Mm.
that weekend. I'm like, she's a witch just like Stevie, my baby sister. I said, I ain't get on that horse. Well, they talked me into it. We were all going riding. We got down the dirt road. And that
Mm-hmm.
witch threw me off into the mailbox.
Oh,
I
wow.
walked back and I didn't even try to get her.
Mm.
And when I got back home, I said, you can go find your horse.
Yeah. I never used to have a problem riding horses. I loved riding horses until what happened with Christopher Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that horse stomped him after it threw him.
Yeah.
And he was never the same. So
Knowing
I've
it's out.
always been kind of scared since then. Because
Hey,
he's
can y'all
got
throw some
big,
links up? I
he's
know
got
there's.
big horses.
Can we throw some links up of everybody's channel if y'all don't mind?
It was the Dewberry Chinese Buffet in Veneer.
Haggis is fixing to come down on everybody.
Yeah. So he was telling Marie he used to train under a sensei called Ron Rasico. Your last name triggers really great memories for me.
Oh wow.
Well, that's cool.
Hey Ben. I guess.
Oh, look at the silver fox
Ben is
himself makes
here.
an appearance. How about
So
that?
you got your 2 men as requested for
yeah.
tomorrow night.
His ears must have been burning. He knew we
I
were
know,
talking
right?
about it. I didn't
do it. Look.
Nah, we were just talking about tomorrow night. Everybody's looking forward to it, Ben.
They very are looking forward to it. And me and Red's just gonna be backstage, and the show is off.
We're gonna have to turn off the private chat because they're gonna be messing with us the whole time.
Oh,
chat and stuff.
You just don't know.
I know my friend.
Yeah,
I know my friend Keela very well. She's gonna have way too much fun with this.
Oh yes, I am. But you saved you and Ben. You picked a subject that you can't really say nothing about. We can't be smart aleck about it.
Well, no.
You picked that.
Yeah, I picked a serious topic to try to keep us on track.
Oh, Ben.
Keela is thinning up. Better squeeze those cheeks before they disappear. See? You thought I was making it up. Your face looks a lot better. It really does.
Thank you. I wore my hair down so it wouldn't be so funny.
Oh.
I actually just
so it's an optical illusion, is what you're saying.
It's an optical illusion because I literally, my hair's still wet. I washed it and didn't get to straighten anything. You take it back.
You look like you sprayed. No, even then it looks better. It does. I can definitely notice the difference.
I just want. I want this out.
Yeah, the alien baby. The alien baby needs to go. Yeah,
this alien baby gives me hell. It's got to go.
I agree. Alien baby.
I'm like, okay, how in the heck am I supposed to do this until August? I'm gonna be miserable.
Yeah, you're gonna be. Yeah.
If I can wait that long. Seriously, like if it gives me too many more chest and cardiac.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That night when you shot up out of your chair because you couldn't breathe, that freaked me the hell out.
Okay, I've had 3 more since then, and I'm talking chest pains where it went up in my jaw
Mm,
and in my ear and in my shoulder. Okay, I'm a paramedic. I can tell you that is a classic. And all there's like an elephant sitting here.
mhm,
And I this time I wasn't in the hospital, so they couldn't draw all the blood. And they found
yeah.
troponin the last time, so it was a cardiac event.
I could
Um,
just tell because you shot bolt upright out of that chair, and I could, I could see that you couldn't breathe. You looked like you were in distress. It was
and I
bad.
had to do what Ben told me to do. And that Ben has made me helped me make it through so many times of that. It's not just anxiety. I mean, it is when it comes on because you're like, oh
Yeah,
shit, what do I do? But Ben is actually the one that told me what to do. And so no matter what, that's why I waited 30 minutes in the hospital before I even woke my mom up when I was having that heart attack. I was like trying to breathe through it. And then I started doing math. So I'd forget about it. So my
oh
anxiety came
really?
down so many times. That advice Ben said has
Hmm.
saved me from that.
Wow.
Do something, get out of your other brain, think about something else, do math, think about whatever, count ABCs, but
Hmm.
you're using the other part of your brain, and he can explain it way better than I can. And it makes you get out of the brain that's having anxiety
Get you out
or
of the
have,
anxiety
and I'll tell you what, it
headspace.
works.
Yeah,
And I have proof it works because my pulse
makes sense.
went from like 160 something down into double digits
Hmm.
instead of triple digits.
That's
So
amazing.
Ben has saved me from a lot of issues. I use that even if it's not an anxiety attack, if it's pain, I try to use
Hmm.
that. He
Hmm.
did really good giving me that advice. So thank you,
That's
Ben.
good to know.
Yeah, because I just started doing math in the back of my head. 1 + 1 is 2. I did the square roots the first time. You do Excel
Figure out
formulas.
I
Oh
just made
my
it
God, I hate Excel.
self-formulas.
Daryl does. He uses Excel. I hate Excel.
When I start talking about spreadsheets, I get laughed at.
Oh, this one in there's got spreadsheets for everything, and
Everything's
you can work it
everything
like I don't like spreadsheets, and
everything's a spreadsheet for me.
I have to have them for budgets and payroll and all that crap. So, but
Well,
I'm
I
so
don't
glad you're here, Ben. Glad you're here. Glad everybody was here. I'm glad y'all made it. Oh God, Red likes spreadsheets. Why am I the only one that doesn't? You're here. Glad everybody was here.
well, I don't know.
I can't.
I would
How about
think
a
with
little
your
cheat thing?
ADHD brain that you would
Right?
love them because that's why we like them.
No,
Really?
no, 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 no. Yeah, that.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
so that's the one thing I know to do is to get the sum of
equal
the
sum
rows. That's the only thing
brackets.
I
Got
can
to
do.
add up a column. Yep.
Yep, that's all I can do.
I
And
have to make
he
so
I
many
call
and
him in
sick of
here.
them.
I call him in there and I say, "Come in here." He set the spreadsheet up for me. He's like, "It's so easy, baby." I wouldn't be asking you if it was easy.
Yeah.
Not easy.
I try to remember a time before Excel, and it
I'm
makes
gonna
my
have
head
to.
hurt, so I don't want
I'm gonna
to.
have to. See, but I'm unorganized.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're not organized.
The little trick to ADHD, somebody in this chat
The
said
reg-
it, and
the
I
rest of
remember it.
us are the
When
rest
you're
of us
cleaning
are
a
organized to a fault.
when you're cleaning a room and you
Hmm.
have ADHD, do not go out of the room to bring something if it goes in another room. What
No.
you do is you get baskets. Well, I bought me a little wagon
Hmm.
and I put everything in the wagon that needs to go somewhere else in the house. I'm going to stay
Hmm.
in that whatever room I'm in until I'm done cleaning it. Then I pull my little wagon and we go to the next room.
Hmm.
That is a tool in my toolbox that I do use because otherwise, when I bring the cup to the
Makes
kitchen,
sense.
then I need to clean the kitchen, and then
And you need
oh
to
wait,
do
I
the
found a
kitchen.
towel that needs
Yeah.
to go in the bathroom.
Yep. Guilty as charged. That's me.
So they said use a basket, use baskets or containers or stuff.
Something
Whoever
that's
gave that
portable.
advice
Yeah.
in the chat that night has changed my life
Yeah.
because my little wagon goes with me everywhere,
Huh. All right.
and it helps.
Well,
Yeah.
looks like
See, and
Susie's
I
live.
couldn't pick up anything, so the wagon was just so easy. Just that little foldable black wagon is
Oh
I'm sure
yeah.
everybody's and
Yeah, that'd be
but it
perfect.
holds a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Okay, we're fixing to go to Marilee. I will see y'all back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The two best voices on YouTube will be on stage discussing the 4 agreements.
No pressure or anything.
No pressure. I got that.
Take care,
Okay,
everybody.
love y'all. Hang on. All right, love you. Love y'all. Thank you for being here for real. Oh, Seventh Son. Hey, babe.
Day late,
Tomorrow
dollar
night
short.
here. Look, tomorrow night here, 7 Central. We got Ben and John. Okay.
Should be
Y'all
a
have
hoot.
a great night.
Take care, everybody.